global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. As some few hours ago, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appeared in court and he did something he has never done for the first time in many years, ever since he has been in DSS detention. He was able to speak for himself boldly in front of the lawyers and, of course, the judges. But apparently, it didn't sit well with some persons in the rank and file of the IPOB movement. Some persons are beginning to insinuate a lot. There seem to be internal, should I say, those suspecting some persons. But I'll give you a little rundown on the history thus far of these legal tussle Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been facing thus far. Then, of course, I will also show you with pictorial evidences what is going on online and what the lawyer is saying, and I will leave you to your opinion. And we could interact. We should interact in a comment section. Let's brainstorm on this matter. Some few hours ago, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer. Before now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer was one. We had the lawyer from U.S. lawyer who was unable to represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria simply because, according to them, there are jurisdictions and he doesn't have that right to enter any of our courtrooms. Of course, he became handicapped by that particular, reason, and then he couldn't keep coming into Nigeria. Of course, Ejiofor took over. But after a while, this as if Ejiofor wasn't making much headway. He had to bring a senior advocate of Nigeria, San, to buttress his point, and that person was the person of Mike Zehume. Zehume, of course, went far enough. But while that was going on, Aloy Ejimako was also on the sidelines, also having other issues and also fighting legally also for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There was a case he won for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a billion naira case during the reign and time of ex-president Muhammadu Buhari. Of course, he was not paid that 1 billion naira, and the Nigerians are a lot of people, supporters of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, are very expectant that the federal government will pay him that money up and down as we speak. Apparently, from what we can gather, Mike Zahume he's no longer in the team of lawyers. Of course, I've also noticed that Ejiofor has also taken a sidelines, now watching from the sidelines. So the person now taking charge, who seemed to be representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in full and who was there live as a few hours ago, was actually Aloy Ejimako, who single-handedly, of course, with the help of some other team of lawyers with him, won that 1 billion naira case in, I think, in Abia State, of which the federal government have not yet paid. So he seemed to be in charge, but he did something that most lawyers thus far were not able to achieve. But it looks as if it didn't sit well. Now, this is what one of the supporters of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said in his social media profile. He said, "Look, this man," that is referring to Aloy Ejimako now, said, "This man, instead of pressing and securing for freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are shamelessly saying he secured a golden opportunity for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to speak. Just imagine, because of his incompetence, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu decided to defend himself. What he failed to argue in court was what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was arguing. This is the same man that, instead of pressing for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, opted in begging to Binta Iyako to place Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in a house arrest." What a shame. Now, this is what happened that led to one of these supporters, as a Emeka Gift official, to have said this. Now, this is what Aloy Ejimako said that led to that particular statement he made on his social media. And he said, "Look, those peddling the false story that Onyendo, MK is also called MNK rather, is also called Onyendo. Onyendo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has waived his right to counsel, are the same people that are unhappy that, unlike before, Onyendo now has the golden opportunity to speak both in court and to the media. If your intention is that MNK shall not speak, you have failed." And now this has sparked a lot of reactions online. But let's find out literally what people are saying, because after a while, Aloy Jimako had to take time to explain a lot of things on his social media handle that is sparking a lot of reactions. Now, according to, of course, Blessed China Sanwo also spoke, but let's find out what. But let's quickly just for the records, let's find out what Aloy Ejimako said. He said, "Look, some few hours ago, court hearing was concluded. Again, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal team, which means he still has a legal team because they actually advised him, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to do away with his legal team and defend himself and know that they're really not doing anything to make him, be released from detention. But apparently, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still maintain those he believes are loyal to him and who would truly want him to be released. And he said that again, the MNK legal team insisted that trial cannot proceed under present circumstances, and that exactly what happened as the case was adjourned to 19th and 20th June. Bottom line, we are not happy, and Onyendu MNK expressed it best in the video which is seen at the background. And many Nigerians have been reacting, of course, to the fact that he said that he's now able to make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speak to the media and also speak in court, of which, according to Aloy Ejimako, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not been able to do both openly. And some other persons have been reacting negatively to what he says, saying that's not true, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been speaking to the media. I don't think I've ever since the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I don't think I've ever heard Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speak to the media before. Yes, it's always pickets here and there, snapshots here and there. As soon as the court case begins, nobody's allowed to, take pictures. It's always been told. It's always a case of his legal team telling the world what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said when they met him. But this is the first time. Give it to Aloy Ejimako. You may not like him. You may not like his aura. You may not like the way he goes about things. But give it to him, as he has been able to achieve something that most have not been able to. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have that golden opportunity. Give it to him. The Rome was not built in a day. That's the same person who won $1 billion for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Has not been paid, okay, and has not been refuted also. Some years back, talking about the reign of Buhari, and give it to him. He may not be a son, but it looks like he has, genuine love for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And what I perceive, this is just personal now, what I perceive is that there's people within the rank and file who really truly deep down in their heart do not want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out of detention one way or the other. So I believe that it's not going to be a walk in the park for Aloy Ejimako. He's probably going to be getting a lot of negative vibes here and there. But even within the negative vibes, there are quite a lot of persons who believe in what he's saying and who also believe that he's doing a good job. Like this one here is saying, but he did the work which you as his counsel supposed to do in the presence of the judge. That's what somebody said. Despite the fact that he was able to do this, people feel that Ejimako should have been the one doing that and not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu defending himself in the open. Of course, many people reacted to that. While some say, well, yes, so they are failed and they will continue to fall and fail. Our bar, Aloy Ejimako, please continue your good work genuinely and genuine and seeing, understand where. That's where we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. We could go on. Let's interact. What's your take? Do you believe in what MNK Gift is saying that Barrister Aloy Ejimako did not represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu well? In fact, he's asking for house arrest when he could actually look for a way of bringing out Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Or do you think Barrister Aloy Ejimako have done well? At least he have done something that for a long time the supporters of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not seen. Him talk openly to the press, him also speaking to the judges freely without any hindrance. Let's interact in our conversation. Please, no hate words. Have a nice time. God bless you.